It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from the Superdome. Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
And he is not going anywhere. They force him out of bounds, a loss to open this game.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got his man, that's Olave. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been a passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion is Hill. They'll go again here with Kamara. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
In motion is Hill. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion is Hill. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And the Saints have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. In motion is Hill. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Again, it'll be Kamara. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Carr to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Parkland Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the Jets.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return is Jermichael Hasty. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
From a talent standpoint, Drake May has every physical quality that you're looking for to play modern-day NFL quarterback. He can, of course, make all the throws. He's big, strong, and he is a very good athlete. He just needs some time. He needs to sit back and wait for his opportunity to play. Looks like that day is today, and I think if he goes out and plays to that potential, this is the first step of him becoming a legitimate NFL franchise quarterback. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, Not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. We are through one. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Carr now on 2nd down. This one complete to Hill. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion is Hill. They'll go play action with Carr, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and a yard. To throw is Carr. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now Kamara. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Third down, 3 to go. Here's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. First and 10. May to the air once more. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
It goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. On the return is Hasty. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. A carry now for Gibson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They run on the jet sweep, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
On the ground, Gibson. Whoa. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. Do you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, May. Now he takes off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
That penalty is declined.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's Stevenson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Throwing is May. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And even though it's just the third quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for two. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the two-point conversion. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. He'll start this drive with first down. Olave is the motion man. On first down, Carr. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, a second down throw from Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. They'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. The tackle by the 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots 43-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down throw for Carr. That pass caught right side. Valdez Scantling. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll take it on in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown Saints. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go play action with May. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. 2nd down big play attempt. Falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down. That one taken in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion is Hill. Play action now. It's Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Carr working out of the gun. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is May. That one taken in by Douglas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Cedric Wilson back to receive. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
A run here with Kamara. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. To throw now. May. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and They've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On play action, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come up now for 2nd down. May to the air once more. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and short. And here is May. Got his man at the 6. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Throw again is May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now, 2nd and goal. Gibson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Williams now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He's going to air this one out. Looking looking for Hill. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st down, Patriots.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out. They reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd.